Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart once again for listening to me, allowing me to vent and share my thoughts and ideas. I really appreciate it. And I would really appreciate your insight and input, a thumbs up or a share, or preferably both. Today, I'm hoping to make this rather quick, but just something I had to get off my chest and out of my mouth and off my mind. Today, I'm here to talk about the image of the United States of America. You know, in a time long ago, in a much better America, by most people's standards, not just mine, but by many people's standards, America was still regarded by the Europeans and I believe ideally by the French, who coined the term, as ugly Americans. Ugly Americans because of their lack of elegance, their lack of greatness. And that was at a time when the country was, in fact, much more elegant and much more great than it is today. And still, the American people and the nation were deemed as ugly Americans, like I said, by the Europeans and specifically by the French, who again coined the term as a reflection of how uncouth the nation and its people as a whole were. I believe that that term is not entirely truthful, but it is to a large extent accurate. Maybe not for that specific time, but even so, in the eyes of those who herald from more elegant, regal, sophisticated backgrounds, which Europe is known for, it held a large amount of truth. And I think that that perception stems not only because Americans are ugly per se, but because they are in fact uncouth. And I believe that that uncouthness stems from their pathetic attempt to be modern and liberal and progressive, but in all the wrong ways, in all the ways that damage the nation and the people, the communities, the neighborhoods, and the families therein. It is due to ignorance and the desperate desire and need to be liked and approved of, the peer pressure, the caving into peer pressure that has been at the core of American life for a long time now, that has made the nation and the people ugly in a lot of people's eyes and in their perception. So the term ugly American would better be termed stupid American. Because in our stupidity, we have drank the Kool-Aid willingly, knowing the foreseeable and predictable outcome. And that's what brings me around to this post today, based on what I witnessed on television happening in New York City and across the globe, essentially in the West, on campuses. It is bad enough that we have given rights and freedoms to individuals who abuse those same rights and freedoms. Young adults who traditionally have difficulty making complex and sophisticated life decisions, which is why we've changed the drinking age to 21 in the United States, which is why you are not allowed to vote till a certain age in the United States. And yet we've allowed these people to retaliate against the people who have given them these same rights and freedoms. I'm talking about the young adults who are turning our campuses into battlegrounds, defiling and desecrating our statues and our universities, taking away the rights of fellow students whose parents or whose scholarships or both are paying for their education, deterring them from getting the education they earned, deserve, and in often cases, pay for, and are making our campuses into battlegrounds. These same individuals that espouse ideologies that if they were to live out in the countries and nations they are defending, they would be stripped of their rights the minute they stepped foot on those sacred grounds. Many of the rights and privileges they choose to put into use and abuse in the United States, in Canada, and in the Western world would not be afforded to them. Not even a fraction of them would be afforded to them. They would be entirely stripped of their rights, including the women who are out there professing to espouse these ideologies that, if they were to live them out, would deprive them of their right to carry out these protests, to speak out and speak up. These young adults have no idea what they are fighting for and against because they are stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And their parents are worse because they refuse to educate them and redirect their thinking. They are desecrating statues. They are destroying campuses and campus life. And we are bigger idiots because we are allowing it. And under the current administration, even alleviating them of school loans or debts so that the burden of paying for this ridiculous outburst on college campuses we are paying for. How freaking stupid are we? Wake the hell up, America.